And now we're live.
Huzzah! We are live!
Okay, so.
Hello.
No, I'm dead.
Oh, that's
Hello.
your fault.
Hello, hi, and hey, hi everyone, and once again, welcome to another episode of, gosh, I actually legitimately forgot, On the Heels of Giants, our Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign. I am Fiona, also known as Vixvox, your DM, and my pronouns are she, her.
And I am Astrid, the host of this stream. I play Saoirse, and my pronouns are she, they. Her pronouns are she, her.
Moving along to Blasty.
I am Blasty. I'm playing Vera B. My pronouns are he, they. Hers are she, they. I'm also our recapist. I pass it off to Sabbat.
Hello, I am Winters. I play Sabbat. My pronouns are he, him. Hers are she, her. Passing it off to Grumpy.
Hello, I'm Grumpy. I played Bromgran the dwarf. Our pronouns are he, him. I pass it off to Moxie, I believe.
Hi, I'm Moxie, she, her. I play Costella, our party rogue. And she's also she, her. Kobrak, you're up.
I am Kobrak, he, him, and I am playing resident elf punchy boy Karanos, who is also he, him.
Excellent. And as always, we're going to start things off with a recap from our archivist. Blasty,
All right.
take it away.
All right. So in the last session, we went through the trial of, the queen of the city had come to where we had just defeated the vampire lord. We were questioned by the nobles, some of which turned out to be doppelgangers. We proved our worth and proved the facts that indeed Lord Sabian had been against the queen herself. This proved that proved enough for Sabbat to properly earn her title and earn the land. Then, in between, between sessions, we took a 2-month in-game hiatus from our adventure. Each person doing their own thing. Be it people rebuilding the town, or going off on fathering adventures. With that, but now we reconvene to set forth to Fight Town, where we are to fight the fire giant, Ragnar, I believe his name was?
Ruxvar.
Ruxvar. In hopes that we learn where the exact location of the storm giant is. Jawar, there we go.
And before that, though, obviously because there was downtime, everyone has had their opportunities to handle their own thing. So let's just go down the row, starting with Mamu, to tell us what you were doing over the 2-month downtime.
Saoirse.
Saoirse, right.
I got married, and I started up my new lab. That's it.
All right.
Short,
and
sweet, to the point.
Vera?
Vera took the time to strengthen her bonds with the Church of King Kalen, meaning she worked on minor projects, including helping children get some roller skates and terrorize the town on roller skates, but also do research on the giants that they are bound to fight.
Okay, and Sabbat, if you could.
So, I've been a busy little beaver. I had petitioned Swillowleap for employment of Hildy Flameridge, who has recently been married, to be the magistrate of the newly christened town of Hellstad. And her husband will be joining her in a year when his contract is up with the mining guild. I also managed to acquire crown loans to fund the various building projects, i.e. the town, the farms, the keep that I'm going to have built, and employ guards to patrol the region. Basically, I'm going to turn this into a very bustling province. But of course, Sabbat married Saoirse and did their thing, and yeah. Also, Brom has been offered a position as the official liaison between Yanderhoff's Crafters Guild and also as project overseer for the outpost to be built for the guards that will patrol the region. So the farms have been restored. There's vineyards, farms of various kinds. And the town's been rebuilt, and Grandmother Varisia has taken the Varisian dead for Desnan rituals and laid to rest. The rest is handled by Asmodeus and Abadar priests.
Mm-hmm.
So. Oh, and the palace has been remodeled.
Mm-hmm.
And a fountain that looks like a caricature of Sabian's face upturned has now been turned into a fountain. And bird bath.
With holy water.
Holy water, and his ashes are in the concrete.
Hells yeah!
Alright, and that takes us to Brom. What have you been up to for the past couple months?
Well, in addition to doing all those things to help rebuild the town and starting up a new set of guards, in his spare time, Brom would have been working on weapon crafting, making weapons to sell, and upgrading his own weapon cache.
Excellent.
I would also have been researching anything to do with the tool set that I inherited to find out its capabilities in terms of making better weapons and armor.
And you have discovered that the tools are of exceptional make, and that they were originally just a well-made set of tools. The magic that comes with them came from basically the awe and wonder at the great wonders that the original owner, Shronda Gransnow, has created. And that takes us to Costello.
So after Cosell attended the wedding, she chartered a boat on over to Absalom, where she spent quite a bit of time with her girlfriend, just enjoying not having to be a adventurer for just a little bit of time. And it was a lot of connections she was making. Met up with the Pathfinder Society. Didn't become a member. She didn't want to get tied down, but she did receive a book of many adventures from them, which she now keeps on her person. Made contact with some Desna priests, so now she has someone that is willing to read her dreams most nights, thanks to her connection with Desna with her weapon. And she also made connections with the Rogue Society, and now has someone that is more than happy, probably a little bit too happy, to make her potions every day to test out the weird and wacky things they can do by shoving things into a vial and spreading it on a blade.
Yes.
And now she's back. Still has that message stone to keep in touch with her girlfriend, but she's back and she's ready to start kicking some ass again.
You mean
Absolutely.
herb stomping?
Herb
Yeah.
stomping across the universe.
Honestly, knowing Casella, yeah, fair.
Yeah. You do have
Alright.
head stomp. It's great.
It is really good. So that finally takes us to Kiranos. What were you doing over the past couple months?
Kratos is still looking for several of his lost comrades that came with him to this continent. But in the meantime, he has been working to establish better relations with his home country and the native people here. And he's been working on establishing a small elven conclave within this city.
Excellent. So that takes us back to, it's been 2 months, and now the party is ready to continue on with their adventure. And
Woohoo.
as mentioned, you board. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I said, woohoo!
So, you board the train, Abadar's wondrous carriage, for what may herald the end of your journey. Specifically, you are traveling to the
Fight Town.
Specifically, you are traveling to the settlement of Fight Town, which is way, way in the north.
We don't talk about Fight Town.
I'm so sorry.
It is here. So, Fight Town, as you can imagine, is out in the middle of the plains. It is like imagine as your train pops up out of the ground to let you out at the top of a hill, looking down into the valley below, right before the Coden Mountains, you see what looks to be a large settlement, which is almost seems like it's been built up from the ground of like sandstone and mesa stone, with like several houses and small bit of like grazing lands for cattle and small farmlands. But the largest part is a grand arena, which stands almost like a large beacon in the plains in the middle of the city. Like the city was almost erected around it to celebrate this large structure.
So basically, the desert arena scene from Gladiator.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, actually, now that you point that out. So, that's where you find yourselves. It is a short walk down the hill to get to the Fight Town, where you know that Ruxvar, the fire giant, will be waiting. If you recall from last time, what you have discovered, is that apparently there is a thing that there is a concept among giantkin called the Orderling, which Blasty has been, which Vera has been researching. And the Orderling is basically a specific and very ancient and worshipped rule of conduct between giants on how giants may compete in war. And supposedly, Ruxvar is playing the part of the mediator between two warring giants. Specifically, he's arranged that he knows the location of the holdings of the Cloud Giant that you have heard mentioned once, and I can get you that info in a moment. The Cloud Giant Gollum, as well as the your archenemy for this campaign, and the archenemy of Corvosa, Jalwar. To find out where that Jalwar is, so that his threat can be put to rest for good, you need to first convince Ruxvar to do so. And from what you've learned, Ruxvar will not give information, except for those that can win one of his monthly contests. Apparently, for the past dozen years, he has competed, and he has been the only champion. So,
Now,
go ahead.
I was going to say, in addition to that, on the note for Brom, the last place you recall that your information for your tool pointed to was also here. There was a mention of a contract that Saranda took for weapons for Ruxvar.
Mm-hmm.
So that is on the table.
All right.
Now that you have all the information and you're out, your attendants and entourage will remain on the train, and will come back out when you're ready to move. But besides that, you can. What do you do?
Why are we here again? Just out of curiosity.
Because this is how we need to get Rooksvar to reveal to us the location of Jalwar's tomb, where Jalwar is.
Yeah, because basically, as long as Jalwar lives, he will continue to be a threat to Corvosa. And obviously, he's also done a lot of things that affected your Sabian's former lands. So you could just decide that you can just decide to end the adventure after dealing with Rooksvar and resolving the fire giant situation, so that
No.
Brahms.
No.
We're gonna go and we're gonna kill Jalwar, and we're gonna, shove his face in the dirt and smack him with a rolled up newspaper.
And by that, we're going to banish him from this plane of existence one way or another.
I could think of one plane of existence I'd like to send him to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think Asmodeus would take that as a sweet gift.
Oh, I'm sure he would. It might earn me a promotion.
Promotion!
In Hell Incorporated.
Why did I hear that and think of the Doofus Sports Evil Incorporated jingle?
Evil Incorporated.
Alright.
Anyway.
So we're outside the town. Yeah, we're good. Are there porters nearby?
You can. Not nearby, because remember, Abadar stops a certain distance away from townsfolk. But you did, of course, bring your cart, wagon, and horse, so you can get on that and drive down the rest of the way to the to Fight Town.
Yes, OSHA 2.
Oh my god. Sabbat boards up on her warhorse, Black Clydesdale,
Mm-hmm.
and basically just walks up to the main gate with everybody in tow, like she owns the place. Because, newly minted aristocracy, she could own the place.
Oh,
And
yes.
She'll basically walk up and expect to be approached.
Okay, and everybody is going along with? No preparations or plans ahead?
Nope.
Okay.
Vera has laid her information. Do not fire at fire giant. It is weak to cold. Do not throw rocks at them. They will catch them.
Okay, so as you travel down towards Fight Town, you find that there is a sign that says, welcome to Fight Town, the population is fighting. And as you get closer, once you get to the townsfolk proper, seeing your wagon and the entourage that you've decided to bring with you, porters do come out of the gates outside of the town to greet you. And the guards, who are a pair of ogres that are dressed in exceptionally finely crafted armor, dwarven make, Brom recognizes. The porters bow their heads and look to the group and says, welcome one and all. Welcome to Fight Town. I see that you're new visitors. Is there something that we may help you with? Perhaps you need a guide, or assistance with your things.
Sabbat's gonna look at them, raise an eyebrow, and... I'm sorry, who are we here to see again?
Rooksvar.
Okay. Yes, we are here to see Ruxvar. He is expecting us.
Oh, is he? Well, then you must be guests for the tournament. The tournament will be happening tomorrow. Give
We'll bow her
me
head.
give me a society check.
Oh, we also all got a hero point, correct?
Correct.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Everyone gets a hero point.
And remember, maximum is 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to reroll that?
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll that.
All right, go for it.
So we'll keep the better score then.
Yep.
Is that
So-
high enough?
It is high enough. It's just not a crit, but it is high enough. You get the feel for how the attendants are speaking with you, and you quickly figure out the best way to speak to them so that you can just be allowed in, like no muss, no fuss. And they quickly they motion. They tell you where to go for to get to Ruxvar. And they offer to take your cart and wagon, have it stowed in the nearest stable if you wish to hurry and be on your way. Alternately, they can guide you to the most prestigious stables, which is a little further in, if you're in no hurry.
Prestigious stables and lodging for me and my compatriots.
And they nod, and it's going to take another hour, but they eventually get you wound up in not wound up. They get you signed up at the nearest tavern, the best inn rather, which is called the Golden Gauntlet, which is a fine building where literally the archway in front of the door is made out of magically reinforced gold, so that it doesn't like tarnish or anything like that. And the
doesn't
door is
tarnish.
made silver. I meant so that it's finely wrought silver, magically enchanted, not tarnished. And the door is made of hardened redwood. Once it enters, it is a glorious, glorious building. Just very finely made and clearly designed for the finest of guests. And once they get you signed up and your horses put away, put in the stables, they direct you to Ruxvar's palace. Is there any? And they ask you if you wish to have a guide with you to go, or if you wish to make your own way there.
Hire a guide. One that's reputable.
Okay. And they offer you a guide. Meanwhile, what's everyone else doing?
Vera's actually keeping her head on a swivel, just keeping an eye out for any signs of actually anything from Saranda, because she's actually kind of interested from her own research to learn more about this Smith, especially since what she's learned from working with Brom.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything special?
I'm doing the same thing.
Costella's sizing up the competition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with Saoirse.
All right. And
Janice?
I think he's just following along for now. Sticking with the guide.
Okay.
No thoughts head empty.
Anyone who's keeping an eye out for like Saranda's craftsmanship can make a engineering check or a craft check.
I'm gonna reroll that. There we go.
Almost a crit if I
That's a 19 for me.
almost a nat 20. I mean. Okay. So
I'm going to re-roll mine as well.
go for it.
11. I rolled an 11.
But your total was 28.
Okay.
Okay, so 28. Excellent. So both of you notice something. A lot of the building, there are two styles of buildings. The older like sandstone buildings, appear to be in a style that is very resembling of the giants, or at least giant make, which Vera can verify through her research. Brom, though, notices that the closer you get towards the center of the building, especially towards the arena and the palace, you notice that a lot of the construction is made of stone, likely taken from the mountain range nearby, and is dwarven make. And it is exceptional quality, basically built to stand up to a siege as much as anything else. So it seems that Jalwar or Sranda may have been involved in the construction of the inner part of the city. Meanwhile, anybody who... Go ahead.
It's like, interesting. He seems that maybe Saranda was involved in building the city. I wonder what we can learn from not Jalwar, Rooksvar about that.
I would be interested to find out as well.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, anybody keep an eye on the competition can either roll survival, gladiator lore, circus lore, or medicine.
I'm re-rolling that. There we go. It's a little better.
Slightly better.
Okay. Looks like you've made enough that you're able to tell. There are three distinct. It seems that the competitors, and you can tell they're competitors because they all seem to be like gearing up, stretching, and basically like really strong people doing as little work as possible so they stay rested. And there seem to be three distinct groups. One, which appear to be dressed in similarly dwarven armor like the gate guards. One, which appears to be real dour-looking men and women dressed in dark cloaks and who stick to themselves. And the third, a group of jovial and very chatty kobolds.
Kobolds.
You have rolled enough that you can learn about two of them. Your choice.
Kill him.
So you said kobolds,
dour-looking cloaked men, men and women, and people dressed in similar armor as the gate guards, dwarven.
Definitely the dour people.
My vote's going to be on the people dressed like the gate guards.
Yep. I'm sorry.
As much as I want to learn about the kobolds because I have an affinity towards the short races.
Do we have
I think it might be good to
I was gonna
understand
say,
the guards.
It's too bad we don't have any potions of energy.
I have the ability to craft Blood Eye coffee. Is that the same thing?
Yes. Let's get the kobolds on our side. Teach them how to swear and give energy drinks.
Oh my
The cloaked people, do they have any sort of symbols on their cloaks? Anything like that?
Well, actually, yes, they do. Since the cloak figures appear to have a certain magical aura about them, and since your party does have read aura, I'm just going to give that to you. That seems to be suffused with either abjuration or necromantic magic. They have a smell about them which Costello recognizes as being shades of poison, so definitely dirty fighters. And very likely magically backed. And as far as their symbols, they do have symbols. They have the old symbol of Mamu upon their crest, which very likely means that they were part of Jalwar's alchemical plans with the Rakshasa.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, boy.
The Rakshasa that we recently dealt with?
Well,
Yep.
over 2 months ago, but yes.
I mean, recent's all relative.
I mean, Fu and Health fair, but but yeah. So, and you also wanted to learn about the soldier, the people in the dwarven armor, right?
Yes.
Okay. For the most part, the men and women in dwarven armor are either dwarves or giantkin, like ogres, Ogren, not Ogren, Jesus, Ogrelons,
Upgrade ready.
ogres, ogrelons, half ogres, hill giants, that sort of thing, and it seems that, which is very different because usually giants and dwarves do not get along, but it almost seems like they do in this town, and that they're all working for Rooksvar. Because the closer you get to the palace, you see that a lot of the guards and higher ups are wearing pretty much the same kind of outfits and armor.
You can get over a lot when you're being paid.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and finally, the guide takes you to the Grand Palace. And once you reach the gate, your guide whispers some words to the guards, a dwarf and a half-giant, and once the two nod between themselves, they open the door. And they motion you inside, and they tell you,
Can I understand what they're saying?
give me a perception check. Anybody who can speak Dwarven or Giant can roll Perception.
I'm re-rolling that one.
Well, before that, can you speak Dwarven or Giant? Actually, you do as a Dwarven. You're
Yes,
right.
I do.
Yeah, so you're good.
I do have Dwarven.
Okay.
That's better.
So, yep. Anybody that wants to
Ah.
roll?
20, 25, 27, 26, 24. Someone
No,
get a
Brom's
28.
on there twice.
Somebody got a 27?
Brom got a 27.
Okay, that will be enough. You hear, the strangers have come, ones that fought, maybe the ones to take him down. Tell the arena lord. So once again, strangers have come. Maybe I'm just gonna type it out because 1 moment.
Because words are hard.
Yeah. Strangers have come. Maybe the ones to take him down. Tell the arena lord. That's what I heard anyway. Yep, that is correct. So, obviously there were bits that you couldn't hear in between, but that's the basic gist. I'll relay that to the team once we're indoors. Yep, and once you do so, one of the dwarves basically runs off ahead of you, very likely to tell the arena lord. And once that happens, the guide says, "The guards say that you may go. The arena lord, Rooksvar, will see you at the end of the hall."
The bot will nod her head, and as soon as he's out of earshot, she'll whisper to the group, "Keep your eyes peeled. Be on guard, because that is ominous." Am I boring you, pet?
No.
Alright, and that's going to take us here. So let me just pull you to the map. And once you arrive, you get here.
You find that the long hallway takes you out to a grand open arena, which is facing off the sky, which is open air, I should say. And at the far end is a large fire giant who is standing there with a large hammer resting down the weighted part of the hammer on the ground, and he's just resting his hands upon the end of it. The fire giant nods to your group and motions for you to approach. So you can go ahead and put yourselves here.
Come on. Do what I tell you. Thank you.
Okay. God dang it, machine. Okay, where am I? Where's my token?
How do I do that again?
Blink. There we go.
Click and drag on your character and click and drag your character to the table. You click on the token of your character.
What's the
curiosity-
lighting situation look like here?
Not working.
Hold on. There shouldn't be any lighting on this map, but I will double check that.
He meant, or she meant, is it daylight? Is it darkness?
Oh, it's it's daylight.
So there's
Okay.
just natural shadows around the edges, is what you're saying.
So bright light. Okay.
Yeah, actually, because it's daylight, but I did say it was a tall arena, like the only, I will put a little token, it doesn't really matter, but basically there's mostly shadow, light shadow everywhere except in the direct center, basically where the sunlight is pouring directly down on the arena. So, like, there's a 25 radius circle where there is bright light. The outer edges beneath the stands, within 15 feet of any of the walls, is dark shadow, and everything else is light shadow.
Okay. Cool.
So, Ruxvar has motioned. What do you guys do?
I would like. Can I? I'm looking at his weapon.
Okay, what do you want to know? Hello?
Blasty.
Hold.
Since-
Hold.
Did Blasty blow up?
Oh shit! Hello. Give me a second. Let me
Yeah.
reconnect.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Never mind.
What was
There.
that?
Sorry, that was me popping in, out quickly in rapid succession. Well,
That's hot.
thank you.
Anyway, go on.
His weapon.
Yes.
Look at that. Is there anything I could tell you about that from research that I've shared with Brom? Just to give us a sort of a heads up about what he's doing.
It just appears to be a hammer that appears to have a slight hum of magic about it, and it does appear to be dwarven make, and in fact has Saranda's symbol engraved on one side of the weighted head.
Vera nudges Brom. He's got one of Saranda's masterworks there, I think. That'd be something worth asking about. Or at least taking from him when we knock him out.
That is an option.
But we do need him alive so we can get him to tell us where Jawar is. Ugh. Shall we approach? Hope for a fair fight? Because I don't think we're just gonna be here to talk. This setup is a little too cozy.
Dwarf
And-
against giant was never a fair fight.
You hear the bellowing voice of Ruxvar call out, "Yes! Will you not come to speak with me? I do not wish to yell across the arena."
Sabbat's moving forward, but she's kind of keeping her eyes peeled because this is not what she'd anticipated. Like, oh yeah, we want an audience. Meanwhile, you're taken to an arena. I'm sorry, what?
I mean, he is the lord of the arena.
I don't care if he's the lord of the popes.
Hey, he's giving. This is an audience. There will be an
In
audience
the arena.
attendance.
No,
Exactly. There will be
See-
an audience in the arena to watch us get flattened.
Yeah,
Or
that's
flattened.
the problem.
Well, it's straight to combat.
Pretty much. But yeah, basically Sabbat's moving down with the group as we're talking amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Yep.
By the way,
Just her.
yeah, what I'm
Oh, no.
drawing is.
Oh, thanks, guys.
No.
We got your back.
Hold on. All I'm putting in, that's where the sunlight is. Yeah,
That's where the sunlight is?
Yeah, basically that's direct sunlight. Like there are no shadows in that area because the sunlight is pouring right down on it.
Okay.
Everything else is either 15 feet from all the arena walls, like here, is dark shadow. Everything else is light shadow.
Someone grab a Roman dragon, please.
Cool. So as long as he's not standing there, I have a 60-foot range on my teleportation.
Hot.
Dang it. That
Hot.
sucks.
Hot.
Okay, so
It's literally as long as it's not bright light. I can.
Hey, a quick question. If I was to localize my storm spell to right over that, would that block that?
I mean, you don't even have to worry about it because
I mean,
otherwise it goes from a 60-foot range to a 30-foot range, which is still pretty decent.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
Don't
being
worry
silly
about
about
it.
it.
So what it would though if it comes up, but Rooksvar calls out. So greetings. What brings you guests to my grand arena?
1 second.
Brail, what the? Sorry, no. Oh,
What the hell?
Okay. I just wanted to make sure if something I did would cover the entire arena.
Jesus Christ!
okay. Vera was about to say something, but she looked to
Oh, I don't have it prepped. Damn. All right.
sorry. Vera was about to say something, but she stopped herself, looks to Sabbat, and says, I think you probably should talk first. I might get him mad at what I'm about to say.
Lord of the why? Okay. Oh,
Arena
we're
Lord.
going to talk to him about Jalwa,
About-
correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Lord of the Arena, Roxvar. I am Lady Dame Sabbat of Corvosa. We are here to discuss with you issues that we have with Jalwar and his recent siege of the city.
Rooksvar nods and taps the palm base of the hammer and waits for you to continue.
I'm drawing a blank. Crap.
We wish to know his location. The most
We
direct.
We are here to inquire as to his whereabouts, so that the crown may dispense justice upon him.
Ah. Then you wish to join the tournament then? Because, by the orderling, by the great and honorable law that defines the Giantkin, I am the peacekeeper between Gollum and Jalwar. It is by my will that they learn the whereabouts of their land so that they can war against each other directly rather than through intermediaries. And I have chosen, because it amuses me, and, he flexes, it is a test of strength, that I will give the information on the whereabouts of one or the other to the winner of my tournament. Is that what you wish?
May I approach?
You may.
She comes right up to him and just kind of looks up at him. How tall is he anyway?
Let's see.
By
I can
comparison
actually
to
get that.
Sabbat.
Pathfinder giant.
13 feet tall.
Oh, he's not that much taller than her.
Yeah, they said that's on the small side. It says giants are between 12 and 40 feet. So,
Well, 12 and 16 for typical fire giants.
oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, he's not
You're
that
right.
much taller than her. He's like twice her size. Because she's like pushing 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
She looks up at him, literally up at him. What is the rules for entering the tournament, and can I put forth a champion?
Well, the
Or
rule.
champions, I should say.
The rules are very simple. Those who are among the Orderling may choose champions. As you, nor none of you, looking at your companions, are giantkin, you may not select the champion, unfortunately. But, as you are not giants, you are free to bring in groups. So, if you wish, the whole lot of you can enter as one competitor.
That might be a good idea.
Let's just roll with it.
Sabbat's eyes starting to twitch. She is not a fighter. I've said this since day one. She has people to fight for her. She is a talker, not a fighter.
That's why you hired Brom.
Yes, but see, he misunderstood what I was talking about. See, I was originally going to say, you know what, you guys are my champions, and I'm just going to sit off to the side and, watch, but I don't think that's an option.
Well, yeah, basically, since you're not giantkin, you have to enter with who's fighting. Basically, if you're setting it up, you're there, or you're not setting it up.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, basically, Rooksvar could assign a champion because he's a giant.
So in theory, Oh, here's a question: Is Galem in town? The other lord. Vera,
Do you have that?
Vera saunters up, looking mostly not at Rooksvar, but at his weapon. Well, in that case, I do have a question, Lord.
Speak, and I will answer.
Is the other competitor, Galem, in town so we can speak with them and perhaps become their champion in this quest to defeat you and to defeat Jawar in that case?
Unfortunately, Gollum nor Jalwar are within my arena. They are not allowed in. By the ancient laws of the Orderling, they must send intermediaries. So they have both sent in their champions.
I think we've seen them.
Jalwar's... have you? Jalwar's champions are a group of spellcasters. And if it will happen like last month's tournament, then they'll send them in one necromancer after another, so that way they have a fresh slot of spells among them, as is allowed underneath the Orderling. As, on the other hand, Golems is actually sending in a group of tricky kobolds this year who have done things in the arena, as is the law of the Orderling. At least the main arena for the final bout. It is up to them to get there, however. And the last champions are an interesting sight. A group of bugbears that decided to come in and join the fight. So...
Bugbears?
Bugbears, yes. And And then someone runs into the arena and whispers to runs up to Rooksvar and whispers actually has to shout because Rooksvar is very tall, and you overhear that apparently someone has stabbed the bugbears, and they've been found dead and are currently rotting from necromantic power. And Rooksvar says, "It seems that the bugbears will no longer be."
Well, I guess that opens a slot for us.
Which also
there
means
goes-
we need to watch our backs.
True. Yeah, well, I guess that throws out the idea of going around town talking to people, asking about Saranda.
Let's ask him.
Oh, good point. He does have her a hammer of hers. And the architecture. Okay. Vera,
Might I be allowed to speak?
go right ahead. I want to put this. This is your quest at the end.
I was speaking to the giant.
My bad.
Might I be allowed to speak, Lord of the Arena? Apparently not. So he backs away.
Fiona.
No, I think Fee's not talking.
Ah,
Did Fee get feed up with us?
Fiona, did your mic die?
I think that is a yes.
Net died. She's working on getting it back up.
Oh.
break time.
Yep, I'll go
Alright.
fill up on soup. I'll be back.
Soup.
Same.
Soup.
No soup for you.
Not for soup, but I'm gonna
grab a drink.
Soup. They all got the soup. Hello.
I'm back.
I'm here.
I just heard someone pop back in the voice. Fee, you there?
Can you hear me? I'm here.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, we're just
Okay.
waiting. We're waiting back for Winters to pop back.
Oh no, the headset. Damn it.
Yeah.
Anyway, as we were saying, we're waiting for Winters to get back. But
Okay.
what you had just missed was me and Grumpy bantering back a little, saying, "Okay, what are we doing next?" And he is about to talk to Rooksvar specifically about something to do with Saranda.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is Fi back yet?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Net
So
crash.
back in character.
Yep.
Might I be allowed to speak, Lord of the Arena?
Of course. Come forward and be recognized.
I am interested in your weapon and many of the other features of your town. It looks like the craft work of a well-known dwarven smith, Saranda. Is this true?
It is. Saranda's the best craftsman that this arena has ever seen. She's even designed most of the buildings here, and the redesigned arena.
All of Dwarvendom believes she has died. Is that true?
It is, sadly.
Oh. Is there a place set up for her remains for burial or tomb of some sort that I might visit and pay respects?
There is. For you see, when she was returned to us, we did not know where her clan holdings were. She spoke often of them, but said that she wished to finish her grand work before she would allow herself the luxury of friendship. So, she worked and toiled and worked and toiled, and then before completion of the grand arena, she turned up dead, and her soul was missing, so our clerics could not bring her back. So, her body has been laid to rest in the foundation room of the new arena. I can ask a guard to show you the way.
Very well, thank you.
I respect craftsmen. And she was the finest I've ever known.
It was a sad day that she died, for no more of her skills will be passed on.
Especially since, because of the orderling, I am not allowed to act upon her killer.
Are you aware of who that is? So
He has
someone
told me
who can
so.
act. Oh.
Jalwar. Jalwar slew her and took her soul, expecting her to share the secrets of the arena. But somehow she bound her spirit, her essence, inside of her tools. Her tools are missing, and Jalwar apparently hasn't discovered where those tools are. So she wasn't forced to swear the secrets of the arena.
Vera's eyes light up. She glances to Brom. I have a thought for later. I say we go take a visit to her and give her a proper prayer.
I agree. We shall do that.
And then Roxvar looks towards the rest of you and straightens up his back and says, but be that as it may, the arena will be having its next tournament tomorrow. Will you and yours be joining that?
Seeing that you are one short a team now, it seems that it is fitting for us to step in where those bugbears have fallen.
Very well. Then I look forward to seeing you on the battlefield. And with that, the servant, he looks towards the servant bows and moves towards your group. And since Sabbat was the first one to speak, they approach Sabbat and offer a token. And the token is a pin and says, that, my lady, is a token of arena, is a token that tells us that you are a member of the arena for the length of this tournament. Give it to your leader for this bout. It will afford you and yours and all participants the protection of the guards of the city, as well as free lodging and food for your stay.
He puts the pin on.
With that, the servant bows and steps back, and Roxvar slams the hammer down on the ground and says, If it is the Orderling's will that we face one another in the final battle, Then I look forward to it. Fight well, friends.
Vera nods. All right. Thank you.
So, what does the group do now?
Formulate a
Vera is definitely going to the resting place of Saranda with Brom.
Okay. And what are the rest of you doing?
We should probably formulate a battle formation plan. Because, like Sabbat said, she's not a fighter.
She just drops things on people that go boom.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
So our best strategy would be her behind me. And fighters out front.
Oh, and by the way, what you're told is just as a reminder. Tomorrow, one of the attendants tells you on your way out. Tomorrow morning, the standings for the tournaments will be posted, so you can know whom you face. I do suggest that if you have any spellcasters among you, that you visit here to see who you will be facing, so that you can prepare your spells appropriately. However, as there are only 4 competitors, your team included, there will be 2 rounds at the most. If you make it to the final, that will be the final bout of the day. Do you have any questions before I let you explore the city?
What are forbidden items? Plays, maneuvers, tactics.
We don't want to blow up the arena inadvertently. Is what we're getting at.
Well.
Yes, I would hate to use any sort of underhanded tactics in the middle of our fight.
The servant says, well, actually, Rooksvar has been attempting to get certain rules and standards in, but Jalwar's agents have used their rules and the Orderling to basically force the rules to be kept to a minimum. So, all that is requested is that nothing that harms the audience.
Good to know.
Well, there goes that spell.
Do we have a shield spell to protect the audience from bombs?
I can't use Firestorm.
No. Well, yeah, no.
No, I can't. Do you want to know why?
It's too big.
If I'm standing dead center, right there, it's 120... Correct me if I'm wrong, it's 120 feet from where I'm standing, or is that the center?
Let me see, it is... No, it's a 20-foot burst within 120 feet. So any square within 120 feet, and it explodes out 20 feet from that. So you can use it in the arena.
Oh, good.
Just...
So basically...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Yes.
Okay, because I thought it was a... Okay. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
You would not be able to use the Explodey Lucy.
No, but that's fine, because I still have...
Yeah.
Hang on, where is it? That...
Yeah.
Would that apply to Firestorm?
Let me take a look. Let's see. Your spells become volatile and explosive, and next you cast a spell that deals damage to a single target.
Aww.
Yeah, so no, that doesn't work for AoEs.
Aww, that would be nice. Oh look, it's not only a spell, it's a minefield!
I mean, it's not like you don't have a bunch of other debuffs.
I know, Bill.
Yeah, I know.
Taking away my fun.
Mhm. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, while you guys are planning, we're going to start with the scene at the tomb. So that's Brom and Vera.
Yep.
You are guided over to the new arena, and once you get to the new arena, and you get to see the new arena. I just need to make sure that do, 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 do. Hello, what? Wait, what?
Oh no.
No, it's just being goofy on me. So I'm just checking something. Wait, did I put that as a map token or? Oh, that's why. Okay, all right. So it is my fault. I goofed.
Oh no.
So this is why we check things. All right. Anyway, so here's what the new arena looks like. The better one. So this is what you see, and basically you are guided over to this area here, which is a tent. And the tent is overlooking a heavy-looking gray stone grave marker, which depicts a dwarven woman with a foraging hammer in one hand, an anvil in front of her, and a shield resting by her side. And Brom, you recognize this as undeniably to be Sronda. And resting on the base of the anvil appears to be a broken mallet, like a craftsman's mallet, like for masonry, which seems to be split in two. And there's like crumbled stone in the middle of it, and as you look upon the stone, you see that there are dwarves and giants that are bowing, paying their respects to it, that are leaving just as you enter the room. And your craft tools actually seem to resonate with the statue. Almost as if it's
Recognizes them.
Yeah, almost as if it recognizes them, but specifically almost as if it recognizes that the tools, broken tools, are part of the of your crafting set. So, what do you two do?
Vera goes and kneels and actually does a prayer to Cade and Kaelin about it, just for the sanctity of the dwarf's soul, because no soul should be twisted as such and forced into such a heinous light existence that seems to be her current state of unbeing.
What do you do, Brom?
Something very similar, although I will reach out with my right hand and gently touch the stone in front of me.
And as you touch the stone, and by the way, I moved the map because I just noticed I had it off center. As you touch the stone, you recognize that your tools that you carry with you seem to almost be humming in your It's not a humming that can be heard, but it's a humming that can be felt, like reverberations in the stone beneath your feet, almost as if the tools are calling for their broken partner to be reforged. And for a moment, you could have sworn that the statue looked at you, but when you blink, it seems to be back in its original position.
I'm going to reach up and touch the broken tool.
when you touch hold of the broken tool, you can feel power radiating from it, and you can almost swear as if the stonework is calling to you, as if it is broken and that you have the ability to reforge it.
Vera senses that something is just like, reach out.
Tools are talking to me in the way that tools do of a master craftsman. This tool wishes to be reforged. I cannot, in good conscience, just take these tools and do it.
No, but what would you think she would want?
Oh,
If
of
her
course
spirit-
she would want it done, of course. But this is such a public place, I can't just steal these items and reforge them.
Why don't we do it here? We have the materials.
We don't have any heat.
Vera,
It takes hours
Vera-
to get the forge up to heat.
Vera just looks at him. You forget what I am. I am a forge at this rate. And she ignites herself. Or at least her hands. How hot do you need?
Need to get the metal bright yellow in order to fuse them together again.
Vera takes a moment. I can do that. And she starts focusing as best she can to slowly...
Before we start, is there anyone else in the area?
You look around, and you are actually alone. The last few visitors to the shrine have already left. And the attendant is outside of the room waiting for you to guide you back out.
Let's try it.
Alright. Vera begins the slow rise in heat in her hands. Keeping...
And you... Go ahead.
She absolutely is absolute focus. She is at his will. She is... Brom tells her what to do, she will do.
I'm keeping an eye out towards the front of the tent where the opening is, but I'm also watching the metal glow to be sure when to hit it.
And the metal begins to heat and glow and glow and glow. And eventually you recognize that it is the right temperature. The metal is just bright enough. A little bit of work with your tools, and you may be able to get it done. Do you wish to attempt it?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Then, give me a crafts check. You will need to make... you will have to get 3 successes before 2 failures.
Oh,
So that is a 36. That is going to be 1 success. You begin work, and you bang the metal down, and you begin to reshape it with the assistance of the tools, getting it into shape. It's not quite at the correct alignment, but you're on your way. Make another attempt.
Is that a reroll there, or is that...
Yeah, that was a reroll.
Okay. So your second one is a success as well. It's a little bit close, and you can almost feel your focus lost as you are busy looking on to see if anybody else is watching. But you get your focus back just in time to forge it into the right shape. And now, since you're doing this in a hurry, you just have to work with Vera's magic in order to get it to the right temperature so that it sets correctly. You may make one more. And Vera, you may make a primal check. What's your magic skill? I know it's primal, but nature, I believe.
Arcana, I believe.
Arcana, yeah. So you can make an Arcana check to assist.
Alright.
Okay, that's going to be a 29. You Would you like to make a reroll?
Yes.
Well, not you. Brom. Because you're giving Brom +1.
That just rolled the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to make a reroll then, Blasty?
Yeah.
Go for it. Okay. That's one failure. It's not quite setting right, and you're beginning to sweat. Thankfully, no one is into the room yet. You think you can do it, you just need to push just a little bit harder. Make another roll.
Both of us or just...
Well, both of you, yes.
Oh,
I'm assuming you're going to reroll that.
yeah.
Go for it.
Come on, crafting. What is it with 10s today?
I think I might have saved that.
Actually, yes, Blasty has. Because of the because of the critical success, that's going to add enough to yours to put you the difficulty of 30. So, after a moment, when you nearly think you've lost it and ruined the tools forever, you get it set, and with Vera B's assistance, you get it cooled, and it's set, and the mallet is correct. It is set, and it resonates with your crafter's tools, and it is complete. And now, because Rhonda's tools have been completed, you have completed your relic. You may take one major gift of either Earth or Crafter. Here, I will give you that list. I'm going to just put them in the Roll20 chat so you can look at them. Okay. You see, where is the... Is this was Earth?
That's Earth there.
Oh, thank you.
And what was the other one?
Artistry.
Artistry. Okay, those are the two links to those.
Yep, so you can take a look at those and pick one major gift from either list. And meanwhile, what's everyone else doing?
We are strategizing.
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and, because it's going to take Brom a minute to decide which one he wants, and I'll add it to your sheet, just tell me. Go ahead, what do you guys say?
Basically, can you pull up the arena map, please?
Oh,
The
yeah.
fighting one, yeah.
The
For
first one.
those,
The previous one. So we come in from this angle.
Give me 1 second, I need to get to that map because it just moved you to
Sorry,
it. Okay, which
didn't
angle?
mean to roll that. That was
Was
me.
that
Yes,
was that minor gift or major gift?
major gift. Any major gift from either list.
So we come in from this angle. Correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And your opponent will be coming from the other angle.
Okay. Does the arena shift in any form? Or is it just level ground?
It appears to be just level ground, and if you recall, Rooksvar said that the kobolds had made modifications to the final arena, which is not this one that you're looking at.
Okay. Will we be fighting in the final arena?
That's if we get there. That is sort of your last, like, that's the versus Rooksvar arena.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, I'm assuming then that arena floor can modify itself.
The final arena does not modify itself.
If you're wondering what I'm referring to, Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves.
No, I get you, and it does not do that, no.
Okay.
As cool as that would be, I am not dealing with the nightmare of figuring out how to make that work in roll 20.
Heck no.
I still haven't even seen that movie. so-
That's something you need an actual board for, and a Matt Mercer level intellect.
I just wanted to make sure
No, that's a fair question, though, and I appreciate that.
because that would, huh? What, Moxie?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just like, come on. Dimension
okay.
20 has the better boards.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Let's be honest here.
So, my thought is casters in the back, which would be Vera and Sabbat. Ranged combatant in between us and the 3 frontline fighters.
Yup.
Because Saoirse can double as a medic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whereas Vera is basically the medic, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Medic and just ranged artillery.
Yeah. But your party role primarily is medic, and we need you in the back. As long as
Hello?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. I was just making sure I didn't crash again.
No. This arena is 150 by 85. Okay. Most of your spells for healing are 60 feet, correct?
Double checking here. Spells. Healing wave is 15-foot cone. Heal is 30 foot.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's 30 foot is my range at most. I'm a little bit tighter.
Okay.
My healing bullets are 60.
Debating on whether or not Vera should be in the middle or not. As opposed to Saoirse. Because Saoirse has the greater range when it comes to healing, whereas you are a short range healer. And we would want you to be closer to the melee fighters, Keranos, Brom, and Costella.
Yep.
For rapid healing, as well as put you closer to the enemy for orbital strikes.
Yep.
Call a spade a spade.
It is a spade.
And Saoirse has the range for her bullets. How much bullets do you have?
I have 3 lesser and 3 moderate.
Okay, so you have basically spell slots.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 6. 3 of 3. Vera, what are your spell slots like?
Let me pull up my sheet again here. I have 4 of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I have
1 of each?
no. I have levels 1 through 5. I have 4.
4 of each.
Yes,
Okay.
and that's just fine.
Okay. Keranos, what's your armor like?
It's a robe. Looks very
Nice.
nice.
What's your AC is what I'm asking.
I know, it's a 29.
It's a 29?
29.
Okay.
Nimby Bimbly.
What is Costella's armor?
28.
And Brahms is yes.
Look, if Costella's not going to be standing around in one place.
I know that. That's
the
that's
big part
not-
about her thing is that she can move around and be very effective.
Yeah.
Mine's only 27,
Really?
but my hit points is 170.
Okay.
I got
Yeah,
132
Brom is an
HP,
endurance.
so
Brom is an endurance tank.
Mhm.
Okay. Where is it? There it is. And what's your AC, Vera?
25.
Okay, so you're in the same boat I'm in. And Saoirse, what's yours?
27.
Okay. I think that's going to be best. Basically, Keranos, Brom, and Costella will be our frontliners, and Vera will be in the middle. Hang on, it'd be like a tier. Hang on, let me.
So something like
I honestly think we should do like a Y formation. Keranos and Brom up front, Vera in the middle, and Costella in the back lines, just in case anyone tries to flank around or something is summoned for the first round, and then.
Well, I can I can bring in block parties, so that's not really an issue. If someone tries to work their way around us, I can summon in, because I have 5 slots for animate dead. 1 for each spell level.
Alright.
Hey Fiona,
So
Yeah, what's up?
can you retire the
reinverse
little
it.
Saoirse?
Oh,
For me?
sure can.
Then we inverse it. We have Brom and Keranos up front, Costella right behind because I think she's a little bit squishier, and
Say
Vera in the
what?
back.
actually, I think her AC's higher than Brahms.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. But
28 AC, 134 HP, so better AC than one of you, better HP than the other.
Never
Okay,
mind. then.
Which one is
Your,
little?
your rogue's a tank in
Little
this
underneath
party.
Para,
Oh, let me find.
because
Oh, under familiars. Okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah,
thank you,
simple diamond formation.
Here you go.
thank you, because it makes
Anytime.
picking names easier.
No, I got you.
Yay,
Then we can just do a simple diamond formation. Easy enough, allows Keranos and Costella on the sides to sweep around if need be and cut off any attackers before they move around Brom at the front.
So, Brahm would be here,
I can
and
actually
you
make it
have-
happen.
Which
Probably widen
which
out a little
arena
bit.
are we? Which arena are we fighting in?
this
This
one
one.
actually.
For
This is the
battle.
first one, and the second
I
one's
would
in the one that
say-
you were in.
Okay.
Like this.
Well, it all depends on which side we start on.
Uh-oh,
Isn't it?
Fiona.
We're on
Yeah,
this
what's up?
side.
Well, what
We're coming in
happens?
from this end.
I
Okay.
I'm
can't
just
move
saying-
my character.
There we go. Like that, like how I draw. That's a nice simple formation, and we're loose enough to
You should be able to.
I
caught in
know.
an AoE if we lose initiative.
Just put another token down.
I
See if
did.
that helps.
Let me
Alright,
try
then we can
refreshing.
Yeah.
Widen it out a little bit more.
Because I mean, we did change my character sheet a bit.
Okay. No, I see what happened. Okay. Give me a moment, and I can fix that for you.
Donka.
Like that. It's a nice simple formation. We keep loose
Okay,
so we're
there you
not
go.
all caught in an AoE.
You should be taken care of.
We're close enough if there's...
Nope.
Yeah.
What? No, use the other token, the one that's in the circle. Try that.
Tried.
What?
Because there's 6 of us.
I can
Isn't
move
there?
Vera. I
Yeah, there's 6 of us.
Give me a second, I'm gonna try to figure that out. What the heck?
And we have 2 bringing up the rear.
Oh, I thought Sabbat and Saoirse...
Saoirse.
Shamarsha.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna try. Let me try
Yeah.
renaming some stuff.
Okay.
Please stand by.
We broke roll 20.
In players' journals, Astrid. Okay. Go ahead and keep playing while I do this.
I think that's it, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna remove that token. Put a new one down and see if you can control it in the circle.
Remove the one at the bottom too.
Okay.
Just in case.
All right. Can you move it?
No.
What the heck?
I can move Dad's. I can't move mine.
Double check your permissions on them, I guess.
It's usually me screwing up the computer.
I don't know.
I don't either.
And it was because I
Meow.
Oh gosh.
Assigned to proper
Could it-
role.
Could it be because Saoirse was cloned from Mamu?
Maybe, but that shouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna try something very stupid and see if it works. How about now? Can you move now?
Let's try a new token.
No, just use the one that's there.
There. The new one. New one moves.
What the heck? Okay. So for some reason, I have to keep little Saoirse there.
What the heck?
I don't understand it, but
That's
that's all I did. It's probably because of the body switching. You know what? You'll just have to deal with it. I'm sorry. I named the other one Saoirse 2 so that you wouldn't change the name to it.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So you guys have your plan ready, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
How strong was the feeling Brom got that the statue looked at him?
Fairly strong actually, almost as if because if you recall, Rooksvar said that the soul was taken, but the spirit was basically transferred to the tools. And basically, the broken tool responded to the rest of the tools. Basically, its kin being brought close, and its accepted wielder wielding said tools. So now, with the tool in hand, you've unlocked the maximum level of your relic. And it seems that you have, although Jalwar still has Sharonda's soul, you have restored her spirit.
So I need a magician in here to see if her soul is stuck in the statue.
Oh no, you are pretty certain that it wasn't stuck to the statue. If you recall, nearly all the good stuff in this town has been built by Sharonda's hands. And so it's very likely that it was resonating with the magic of the relic of crafter's tools. The soul is with Jalwar. If you want to release the soul, you're going to have to defeat Jalwar.
Okay.
Stabby, stabby, boom, boom.
Well, then I think I will take the transmutation gift because it turns any of my skill checks, positive skill checks, into a critical success.
Okay.
Ooh!
And what's the ability called?
Transmutation?
Wait, is that a major or grand?
I listed off them in our Pathfinder Discord page. There's Raise Ramparts, Underground Bounty, Charming, and Enthralling with the 4 you had options with.
What did you say it did? Because I think you're reading the grand gift, which you can't use.
Okay, dang it.
Yeah. Grand gift is for like a max level campaign, which we're not doing.
Oh, but that would be fun eventually.
Yeah, but no.
But I want Lucy to be able to turn into a trash can lid.
What?
You don't remember? You told me about that? The hi, Asmodeus is gonna split Lucy's head open and come out of his mouth and basically start batting people around.
Asmodeus, 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 Asmodeus.
You told me about that one.
I recall. Yes.
Anyway, we good?
The hell am I hearing?
Music.
I'll
Yeah,
take the
okay.
raised ramparts.
Okay, so I'll add that to your sheet. And meanwhile, so you guys are ready with everything?
Oh, yeah.
Are there any other plans that you wish to make before the I'm gonna ask everybody to go ahead and take a moment to gain one. First, everybody gains a hero point.
Woo!
Yay!
Back off.
Spellcasters and alchemists,
so
go ahead and
heroic.
spellcasters and alchemists, go ahead and figure out what spells you're taking.
Already did.
Oh, I'm
You said there was a board that said who our first match was, or who the other contestants are. Is it like
We're about to find that out.
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like that your first opponent is actually
The
From-
Goomba Bros.
has the doesn't have a name listed, but instead it is the symbol of Mamu, which tells you that it's very likely one of Jalwar's necromancers. And
It's the kobolds.
if Ruxvar wins against the kobolds, then he'll be facing off against you in the finale, which means that you're very likely dealing with necromancy and fire magic.
All right, so we want a nice loose formation.
So, what will
If
you pick?
if by loose you mean I'm staying by my wife's side, then
Yeah?
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you two can get caught up in the AoEs together, like that's fine.
I mean,
But yeah,
you're dealing with an
I would
alchemist.
honestly just
I mean,
say,
even if it's like a
move
30-foot radius, most AoEs are going to cover us anyway.
Yeah.
I know if I were to drop Firestorm on top of Vera being in the center, it would catch all of us.
We could also split into a 3-3 double triangle.
That's kind of what this is.
Well, this is a pentagon formation. I'm saying more like we have like 3. Hang on. We have 2 teams. We basically have a left flank and a right flank of 2 teams on opposite ends. So you have one on this side, one on this side. It's just like bop, 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 bop.
I like the formation we have. The reason being,
We can sacrifice Vera in the middle of it.
Yeah.
let's summon Crowley. Let's make it easy.
This allows Vera just to launch off her spells nice. Yes.
Summon Crowley, the King of Hell. Let's just do that.
Alright, shall we begin?
Vera's innocence summons Asmodeus, and we just automatically win.
Someone's Magoogliet.
Really?
Alright, we should probably get going, guys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright,
Okay.
so we prepare for over the night.
You get rested, so you're full healed and all that good stuff, and you get ready for the tournament day. Let me know when spellcasters are ready with their preps.
I am.
Oh, I've got scrolls for days.
Hmm.
I am armed.
The question is, do you want me to heighten Snowball to my max heightening of it?
You know what? Let's find out what we're up against first.
Alright.
Okay. So, yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna load up Costella's sword with the hunting spider venom
Nice.
because she has the coding rune on it.
Yep.
Oh, that's true.
And I've got a coding rune on my... Ooh?
Brom.
No. Maybe he does. I think he just ran to the bathroom.
Alright, well, if he did, I was gonna say, shall I give him an upgraded Snowball shot as his ammo there? Or a Searing Light bullet?
Okay, that's gonna be coded on my weapon.
So, Brom.
Yeah.
I know you have at least 2 or 3 the rank 4
Spell.
spell shots.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
Would you like any of my spells imbued into that so you could just shoot off a moonlight ray or a searing light?
Sure, I'll take a searing light shot.
Alright.
Oh.
So you have at least 2 searing light shots that you can use today. Alright. So I'll just post it just for reference, this is what that does.
Oh!
Yeah.
I heard that was a legitimate reaction. Holy crap. That's actually really funny.
So yeah, if you want to use those, let me know so I can click the button for you.
I hear a Mary purring.
Alright,
Okay.
so we're ready then.
Yep.
Where's my pistol?
Fuck it up, boo.
Did you not put it on your cheat?
I don't see it, yeah.
Well, we don't have to worry about that because we'll just roll the spell.
I can always
Okay.
roll a bullet for you, too.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Go to your inventory real quick. It was a clan pistol, right?
Yeah.
Alright, go to your inventory if you please. Brom? Yep, thank you.
I'm there.
Okay, let me see.
I got pistol rounds showing up.
Okay,
Got the doubling rings showing up.
okay, I will... I'm gonna be real with you. Your axe is probably gonna do a lot. I'll add it to your sheet. Meanwhile, just give me 1 second, guys, and I'll add that.
All good.
And I know that you already gave it the whole
Right back.
striking and all that.
Mm-hmm. Of course. That's why I don't have any gold left.
So +1 striking clan pistol, which is d6 damage. So that would be dexterity, and I think you are expert, I believe.
Yep.
Alright, so 2d6.
Apparently my stream dropped
Oh no.
just a bit. May need to purge some data, but that's fine. I can do that later.
80 feet, and it has the
While we're doing that, I will be back myself.
concussive and fatal d10. Alright, good. I have it, I just need to save it. One moment. And let me see, what is fatal? Weapons damage die increases that. On a critical hit, okay. Okay,
I'm
there
back.
we go. So there you go. So yep. So your clan pistol should be accurate. All right. So are we ready to go?
Yep.
So the arena day comes, and thankfully no further incidents happen because, as promised, Rooksvar's guards protect you and make sure that no one does anything foul to you. The day of the arena comes, and the crowds are littered with viewers, onlookers, fans, people just excited for this bloody day of combat. And Rooksvar takes his seat on a throne up here and looks on, although he will be competing in the second bout of the day and the finale if he makes it. He does enjoy watching the fights. You do get a moment to see who your competitor is, and you see that it is a single robed figure wielding a staff with spines coming out of with spines protruding from his forehead and the sides of his head. And he is just quietly waiting for the arena day. So, what does the party do?
Waiting for the order to start.
Yeah. Because, usually there's like a gong.
Arena master or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Eventually, the gong sounds, and the party is directed over to the south entrance, and the necromancer is directed to the north. And once you do that, introductions are made where the Rooksvar calls out, "Friends, it is time for our monthly tournament once again. The grandest fighters of our realm will be facing off in my very arena for the opportunity to gain glory, fame, and to further the orderling in their favor. But, as always, they must contend with my arena by the ancient laws and rules of the orderling. And our first bout will be Dame Sabbat of Corvosa and her party." And that's when you're directed to enter. And do you guys want to describe how you enter?
Might as well just call us as others.
I'm sorry, what?
Carolus is kind of grumbling. He's like, might as well just said Sabbat and others.
Eh.
The bot looks at Karen. Does she hear him?
That's up to you.
I don't know.
The bot looks at Keranos like, if you wish, you can fight him yourself.
We could just stand here. Look
Yeah,
pretty.
but we can be range support. But I think, Keranos, a little bit of ego, putting aside your ego for now, will do better. Hey, you might never know. We might find out where some of your friends are still.
He's not genuinely angry. He's just kind of his pride's just a little bit hurt. It's just...
But while they're walking out, Saoirse is definitely holding Sabbat's hand the entire time, by the way.
And Sabbat raises that hand into the air. As if we've already won. Because, you know, I'm going to make an intimidation roll.
Okay.
Using, let's see, can I...
I'm gonna actually add to your intimidation roll.
Oh, who are you attempting to intimidate?
Our opponent.
They haven't come out yet.
No.
You were sent out first.
Okay, then I'm not going to do an intimidation thing. I'm going to do,
Hype the crowd?
basically, I'm wondering if courtly graces can apply here.
I don't think so, but I'll take a look.
It's pretty lowbrow crowd. I don't think.
Well, no, it's mostly
Yeah.
I'm trying to basically like come out like, yeah, we've already won. Like
Yeah.
crowd kind of thing.
Well, courtly graces is more against nobles. This is like an arena crowd, so
Yeah.
not really going to apply here. You can still make the attempt, just you don't get that benefit.
All right. So what? Intimidation or what?
That would be society. That would be society if you're going to be doing it, or gladiator lore.
Society then.
Okay. So you do get some of the crowd cheering for you, and there seems to be some some rooting for you and your team. Is anybody else doing anything before Roxor announces your opponent?
Oh yeah. Can I combine gladiatorial lore and performance? They're both the same skill level.
You may choose either one. I'm going to suggest gladiator lore since the difficulty is lower.
Okay. He's gonna come striding out through the gate like Arnold Schwarzenegger swinging his sword, except it's a 10-foot ogre hook.
Oh!
All right. You get even more of the crowd cheering for you, and it seems that it's almost deafening, to the point that the party is really feeling it. So once for this entire combat encounter, you may claim a +2 to your roll. I have to tell you, if a +2 will get you a success.
You might want to pull Brom down towards our area.
Okay.
Better?
Not on top of Vera B, though.
So at that point, the opponent comes in, and Roxor announces, and standing in for Jalwar, the Tomb Giant, is one of their necromancers here, too. And then the necromancer holds up a hand, and inside the hand is a steel token, and says, the necromancer calls out, and as the representative for Jalwar, by the ancient laws of the Orderling, I declare that I wish to have a champion to fight for in my stead. And Ruxvar doesn't look pleased about this, but he nods and says, by the ancient laws of the Orderling, I will allow this. Name your champions. And the necromancer bows, turns towards the party, and says, by the ancient laws of the Orderling, I will summon 3 champions, which should make for a fair fight. And he pulls out a scroll, and one by one, He casts spell contained, and from the earth,
No!
and then the
No!
Electromancer leaves.
No, not Susie the T-Rex!
What?
Dresden Files.
Yeah.
Oh.
If anyone
Sue,
has
it
any
was
dynamite,
Sue.
do not throw it.
So if oh my god. And the crowd is obviously booing this because it's like, we were expecting to see this fight, but it's very.
He's phoning it in.
I'm sorry.
He's phoning it in.
Why would the crowd be booing? This is 3 undead T-Rexes. I'd be like fucking on my... Like,
Right,
hell
but,
yeah.
but the thing is,
They don't bleed.
they don't bleed. The Necromancer is not even staying on the field.
We'll find a way.
If anybody would like to, you can make a religion check to see if you can get any lore about these things.
Certainly.
So undead religion.
Third
Or
one,
if
Not
it's-
occultism?
No, this one's specifically religion.
Saoirse knows jack shit.
Garano's got 32.
Vera and I both got 27.
Okay, 32 will be enough to get you 2 pieces of information about the creature. You can ask about like highest defense, lowest defense, or basically that sort of thing.
Weakness.
Resistances, immunities. So 2 pieces of
Is
information.
it weak to any form of damage?
It has no weaknesses.
Okay. Is it immune to any damages?
It is immune to death effects, disease, mental paralysis, poisons, and the unconscious condition. And let me see, what did and we got 227, so that gets you 2 more pieces of information. Did anybody else roll 27 or higher?
Nope.
No.
Just me and Vera.
Okay, so what would you like to know?
What are they weak against?
Positive
Nothing.
healing. Actually, I do have to give that to you. Positive
Yeah.
healing. So,
Yeah, I asked that.
No, that was my bad, because I was looking at the wrong part of the stat sheet. So basically, positive healing, healing
bullets.
spells will hurt them.
My
Yeah, refund her question.
Yeah, so that refunds your question. Vera, do you have any questions while you're thinking?
Weakest stats.
Okay, weakest defense is reflex. Reflex and will are both below 20.
Reflex and will, huh?
Mm-hmm. It has a
Are
very
they
low
armed?
reflex save and low willpower.
I was gonna say no. They would. Are they of this plane?
They are of this plane, so you won't be able to dismiss them
Banish
permanently.
them.
You won't be able to banish them permanently. Okay, so with that, the arena bell rings, and everybody roll initiative.
Yep.
Don't forget to select your token first.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do.
You're not my mom.
You're not my real dad.
Unless you are, then, Daddy, you came back.
You clicked the wrong one, Saoirse.
I
I
did?
brought the milk and cigarettes.
You hit the perception button, not the initiative button.
Oh, for the love of...
Peanuts.
It's
Oh, wait. I did too.
Alright, well, go ahead.
Hang on, I got it.
No, you got the right one. You hit initiative.
Why did it say perception then?
Right, you're right.
Oh,
You're
no.
rolling. You roll your initiative with the perception stat.
Oh,
Yeah, basically, Mamu had pushed the perception button instead of the initiative button, that's all.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're fine.
Remember, if you're doing initiative for stealth, you can use your stealth roll.
Okay,
That's
so I'm gonna tell you this. This is very unfortunate and unusual for Moxie, but they are immune to mental effects, so your battle cry does not affect them.
Ah, shit. Fuck it. My whole game plan.
Run! The brainless dinosaurs. They're just
Yeah.
instinct on cannons.
I was hoping that their immortal souls that are still trapped within the bones could become frightened, but I guess not.
By the
Sadly
way,
not.
Grumpy or Brom rolled a 35.
Okay. Yeah, so Brom is first.
And you said positive energy does hurt them, correct?
They are, yes, positive. Basically, healing spells hurt them, harm spells heal them.
AKA, it's a good thing I have 6 of my healing bullets.
And thankfully, the Necromancer has left the field, so the Necromancer cannot heal them without breaking the Orderling.
Yep.
Well,
That only would do the good damage part of that, so never mind. We'll save that for later.
I will remind that you do have the swarming hatchets.
yes. I'm going to attempt those, but I have to take an part of a turn to get up to about there. So that's the first part. And now the swarming hatchet. How does that work on my sheet? Just the regular hatchet?
Yeah, you do the hatchet and the hits within a 30-foot cone. Is it a cone? Let me just check that again. Flies through the air, filling a 30-foot cone. So, yeah, can you get a little closer? Because then you, if you can get like, if you can get one step closer, you can hit 2 of them.
Let's see. From there, yeah, you can hit. You can hit
Those two.
left or
Left of center.
Okay, so roll your attacks, and it'll hit both of them. All creatures take damage equal to double the
Words are hard.
Words are hard.
You
That's
good?
No. Alright, so they have to make a DC 27 reflex save.
nope.
Fail. So they both take it, so that's going to be 20 damage to both of them.
Nice. That's one attack. You should
Alright,
have
well, keep in
one.
mind that swarming is a 2 action, so that
Okay.
would be it.
All right. Well, that's worth it. That's worth it.
My
20,
turn.
20 points. All right.
Yep, so Saoirse's turn.
Yeah. Okay, let me take a look. I can move. So that square. That square. Okay. I'm gonna do 2 actions.
Alright.
I'm going to. Woo! I scrolled way too far. Okay. My screen is evil. There we go. 50. And then I'm gonna target Center Susie.
Is that center with an S?
Okay, and what are you hitting him with?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, Fee, give her a second.
Dueling pistol.
Ouch.
Okay, that's going to be a critical,
Yay!
and so that's going to be 6 damage plus whatever bullet you were using.
Yep, that's what I was just looking for, which is that one.
Eroding bullet. What kind of persistent acid? Okay, that's 26 acid plus. Actually, hold on. That's a crit. So that's going to be 52 plus 12. And how do they do against acid? So that's 64 damage as they. Which one did he hit? Center Susie?
Center Susie.
Alright, so that's 64 acid damage to Center Susie as it melts through some of the bones, just sending a bit of rib to crash to the ground.
And that's my turn. And I shall
Okay.
go get more soup. I shall be back.
Vera, you're up.
So just double checking. Regular magic spells heal them, or
Healing.
Negatives. Yeah, negative spells do healing.
Yeah, basically like a harm spell.
okay. So I can still just let off a casual acid arrow, and it'll be good. Okay. But in this case, I am double checking here. Yeah, heck. Alright, so I can move up to... Where's my move speed? Be 25. Ugh. I'm tiny.
Tiny goblin legs can't move far.
Okay, 25. Yeah, I bounce.
Oh my god.
I am going to... Fuck it.
Let's
We
run all three
fuck it.
directions.
Fuck it. We rock their world.
You rock their Jurassic World.
Okay, so you're using the big rock sling?
Yep.
Okay. And let me see, that is there a saving throw for that? Or is it just like...
It's just a positive. It says if it's a failed attack, they still take half.
Okay. Alright, so that's going to be... Alright, so the second one is the actual attack, right? Or is the first one?
It's the...
Second one?
Sorry, I keep forgetting that it's just the rock sling that does the attack roll. I keep forgetting that I've already programmed it in. So it is just the second one there.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, so that will be a hit, and you were going for the second one, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so that's going to be 29, and that will do 17 points of damage as the big boulder smashes into the side of the creature, of the dinosaur skeleton.
Wait,
and
wait,
I will, yeah.
wait. So you're saying that the boulder is no longer conflicted?
God.
Man, it sounds like it really Tyrannosaurus wrecked him.
Bowling for
Alright.
bone.
Yep, and there you go. There it is.
Yes.
Bonk.
Long. Alright, and that's it for you?
No, I can actually... I'm going to fire off another one.
Okay, same target?
Same target.
Go for it.
So,
Are you going to reroll that, or are you going to accept that?
You know what? That's still 8 damage. No, wait.
Well,
half of 19.
exactly.
You have to hit it first.
That was still 9 damage. That's the beautiful thing about Big Rock Bullet. It still deals half damage, even if it misses.
Alright, so that's going to be another 9 damage to that creature.
You
All right.
lost a pinky bone.
Alright, and that's it for you?
Yep.
Alright, so as the boulders come in, it's now the Tyrannosaurus. The one that was buried in the boulder has to spend a little bit of time burying themselves out, so they lose 1 action. Second action is that it's going to try to reach with its big old maw to bite down on Brom, and you notice that it has exceptional range as it bites down with its claw.
Mouth.
Wait, oh no, Oh, I see what went wrong. Alright. There we go. Does a 37 hit you?
Oh yeah.
Alright, it's not a crit though, so it's only 17 damage, but you are also grabbed. So it has you in its mouth and right here. And then it's going to...
Use you as a toothpick.
Yeah.
Yep. And it will attempt to bite down further on you for another 19 damage.
Ah!
17
The other?
and 19.
Yep. Let me see. What is their movement speed? 40. So that one is going to move here, and is it within range? No. So it's going to use 2 actions to get within range of Vera, and it will attempt to bite down on Blasty. So Vera,
Yes.
does 38 hit you?
Let me just double check something here.
I'm so glad I'm way the hell back here.
Cannot use that as a reaction.
It's not good when our medic's getting attacked.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
I like how we set up our formations. Like, okay, we're gonna have our front line up front, and
I didn't want to say.
and the
anything.
medic
I didn't want to say that our
runs
formation
ahead
was gonna
of them.
fall apart.
Hang on.
Okay, I'm just double checking if I can just. Can I do this as a reaction?
Meanwhile, I'm going to figure out where the other one goes.
Okay, no, I cannot activate my skates to just burst away as a reaction.
Okay, so you take... what's your armor class?
25.
Oh, that's a crit, so that's 26 damage and you're grabbed.
Alright.
Oh, wait, no, that's... so... Boop! And then the last one is going to attempt to bite at Saoirse. At... did I say right?
Yep.
Saoirse.
Alright. Does a 35 hit you?
Yes.
What's your armor class?
28.
Okay, so it's not a crit, that's 13 damage, and you're grabbed. Yoink! And then it will attempt to bite down again. That's a crit, so that's 42 damage.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Alright. Kyranos, you're up.
Oh, jeez.
Not our fault that we roll higher.
You could have waited.
Late. Yeah.
Well, I didn't even move that far.
You still moved ahead of us.
Hey.
Okay. Is Saoirse grabbed right now?
Yes.
Yes.
They're all 3 of them are grabbed.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Karis is gonna go after the one on the left and yell at Costella, "Try and break Vera out of that thing. I'll get the other."
On it, boss.
And I still have 15 feet of movement. Would I be able to climb or jump on top of it?
Yeah, you can attempt to. Give me an athletics check. Yeah, you can easily climb up the big bones to get on top of the thing. So, you get on top. Just before that, give me a reflex save to see if you can avoid the rib skewers. You're fine. You dodge past the rib skewers, no problem, and you get up to its head. So you are now immune from its stomp and its bite.
Perfect. Can I... Then would I still have 2 actions or just 1?
That was 1 movement, so you have 2 actions remaining.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna flurry of blows. I want to aim for the teeth and try and break them to make a hole.
All right,
Like
good
if he's
with that.
clamping down. Yeah, I want to try and break his teeth.
Go for it.
That, and then Those hit. 22 and 24.
Even with the bonus, that neither would. Would you like to reroll them?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to allow you to reroll both with one action point. Or hero
Yay.
point, rather.
Thank you.
No problem. Those will both hit, though. So,
Alright,
neither of them are crits, so it's going to be 19 and 18.
Plus
then-
fire.
Yep. And the 2d4 fire, so an additional 7 fire damage.
Okay.
And they are not immune to confused, right?
They're immune to mental attacks.
Yeah, they're immune to
Okay.
mental attacks, so they won't be confused.
Gotcha. Alright. Did
Alright,
I
but-
break open a few teeth?
You actually, it's going to make a save. What's your class DC?
29.
29. So you didn't
27.
break its teeth, but it's going to allow Saoirse a reflex save to see if she can wiggle out.
Alright.
So Saoirse.
Oh, okay.
All right, you wiggle out and you land down back onto your feet. So you're no longer grabbed.
Now, while Keranos is still up there, he's gonna yell at her, "Now get the hell out of here!"
Costello, you're up.
Alright. Let's go break Vera out.
Hell yeah.
Costello's just kind of looking at it. That's the biggest skull I can smash. My head stomp is
Actually,
legendary.
we'll do a teleportation.
Ooh, good call.
Yeah, so then I can get flanking bonus.
That's true.
That's Dark Roads. 1 round. Okay, cool. So I can't use the next round. Well, yeah, I can't use the next round, but I can use the round after, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 2 actions, and then we'll hit with my Desna's Knight.
All right, that's going to be that would be a miss, but would you like to reroll?
Yeah, let's do a reroll.
This sucks. I can't use a majority of my spells because they're all negatives. And it'll heal them. Or they affect mental ability. Wait.
This is what you get for being a negative Nancy.
You know what?
Are you serious?
Oh!
Wait, your first roll was a 2?
Yes.
Would you like to reroll again?
I can only
Up to you.
reroll attacks once, though, right?
Nope, you are correct. So,
Yeah.
alright,
Oh.
we used the better one of the 2, so that's just going to be a miss, sadly. And that's it for you, right?
Yep.
Alright. Sabbat, you're
Dark
up.
Roads is a 2 action, so
I can't use Enthrall or Command. They're immune to mental attacks, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
What about summon?
Summons are still okay.
Oh no, I know that.
By the way, because I know you were asking, negative healing is
Anything with
Neg-
negative like
Yeah,
harm,
neg-
shit like that.
negative damage would heal, but positive would hurt.
Yeah, and that's my problem. Hang
But that
on,
also
let me-
makes Vera kind of the strongest one here, or anybody with a wand.
Brom gave his away.
2.
Well, you also hit harder with your weapons anyway. Like, hello, Mack truck.
I've got a question for my upcoming turn. What is their vertical reach?
About
The
16.
vertical reach is. Let me see. Their vertical reach is about 30 feet up because they're very tall.
Okay. Trying to remember how high I can fly.
30 feet. Okay.
Also, another question: how tall? How open to the sky is this arena?
It's open air.
It's open air.
Oh, it is.
It's just that circle in the middle is the direct sunlight. Everything else is at least partially obscured by shadow.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I summon something.
Mm-hmm.
Every turn. Like, let's say if I summon 2 creatures, I spend 1 action for the concentration for both, or is it 1 for 1?
Let me. I will check that. In just a moment. Okay. An action with this requires. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a sustained spell action. So P2E sustain a spell. Okay. Choose 1 spell with a sustained effect. 1 spell. So you have to spend 1 action per spell.
Okay.
Stunned isn't a mental effect, is it?
From what ability?
I could use Stunning Fist during my flurry of blows. I don't think.
It is not a
Stun.
mental effect, so I can make that save for you then to see if it's stunned.
No, I forgot. It's my fault.
Okay. Well, we'll know for next turn.
Yee.
Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Fire away. And by the way, Brom's on deck, so start thinking about what you're gonna do.
I'm using this as a placeholder.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Where is it? There it is. Oh, you have it in here. Okay, never mind. Can someone mark right there for me, please?
Right where?
Right there. The 30-foot mark.
Okay.
Thank you.
There you go. What are you doing? Okay, animate dead. And what are you summoning?
That.
What's that again?
That is a poltergeist.
Okay.
Oh,
And then the poltergeist immediately gets its turn.
Yeah.
Will it do?
That's actually something I wanted to ask. It has a telekinetic object. Does that mean it can pick shit up?
I believe so, yes.
So
How big? How big?
I will tell you in just a moment. Oh, you're talking about the spell telekinetic object, correct?
Yeah. Because it has that as an innate.
Oh, telekinetic maneuver, you mean, or?
No, telekinetic object. Here, I'll send it to you.
Oh, I see it. No, basically that's like picking up random things around the arena and like tossing it.
Okay.
So it's not like you're throwing them around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
but it could grab the boulders.
That's true too. Actually, you could.
That's what I was wondering. Also, it's naturally invisible.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll mark
you
it
can't
with
see it.
Ninja.
I got it. Yeah. So the dinos can't see it.
Correct.
It's gonna move. It can move up to 20 feet
Mm-hmm.
flight, so it's gonna do that. and the telekinetic object is 1 move.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to take that lovely boulder, and it's going to, kind of bash this thing's face in with it.
Okay, go ahead and make that roll. Just use the creature's telekinetic object.
Yeah, 2d6 bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, so it's going to be bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
Said 2d12, right? 2d12.
Oh, poor
Well, first you have to roll to see if you hit.
Oh.
The sheet should have a button there for you
Yeah.
to use.
You should,
I do have it. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I got you covered.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, so that would be a miss, but it's a big fucking boulder, so it will do half damage, but it also has to make a save to see if it maintains its hold. Critical fail. Blasty is loose, and it is caught under the boulder, so it cannot move from that spot until it shakes free.
And everyone just hears this eerie cackling.
All right. So and that's it for you. Yes, go ahead.
As I said, looking at that roll, it's like that does not look like hovering over that 7. That does not look like a normal dice roll number.
I'll figure it out. But for now, Brom, it's your turn.
Well, Brahm is going to rage first of all, which adds to his hit points. And then, since he already has his throwing hatchet in his hand and he is stuck in this thing's mouth, he's going to just start chewing out of it like Drax.
Oh!
That's the first hit.
Okay, I fixed the telekinetic object, by the way. Alright, so first hit is going to be that. Real quick, before you do that, when you're raging, you do plus 10 damage with your large weapons. So do you want to switch to your ogre hook?
Sure.
Can he? Because he's grappled. Remember, he's
Grapple doesn't mean restrained. It's just basically it's in its mouth. So he can just switch weapons in the middle of the attack. So go ahead and roll your ogre hook. Yeah, I just want to make sure that
I didn't think it was an option, so yeah, I did.
No, it's an option. So go.
Yeah, I hit him.
So that's 68 damage.
Oops.
Jesus. Okay, so this is what happens. As you hit this thing with the ogre hook, it crumbles into dust from your blow. It only has resistance 10, so that's like Jesus.
I just exploded this thing's head.
Yeah, and obviously you lose.
Boulder grabs. Boom.
Alright, so you have one action remaining. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's crumbled to dust. Brom, what do you do now?
I turn around, advance towards the next one, and start wailing on it.
Okay.
Where am I? Right there.
So yeah, you got move and then one attack.
Well, remember, raging is an action, so that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it got me in range of the next one.
Okay. Saoirse, you're up.
Okay, so I'm actually going to take 2 actions real quick and do this and this and fly the frick back. So 3
Go for it, get out of there.
3 of my actions.
So you're flying way out of range.
Oh my gosh, why does it keep doing that?
What's what?
My screen keeps jumping. I can't move my token. My screen keeps jumping all the way to the top.
Try resetting the screen.
Okay.
Alright, but you took all your actions basically to get out of there, right?
Yeah, and land right next to Sabbat.
Okay.
I know what you can do. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, real quick, Vera, it's your turn.
Vera is just going to flip the bird, and Searing Light the motherfucker.
Okay. Alright, so 23 will miss. Would you like to reroll?
Yeah, we're re-rolling that.
Alright, go for it. Oh, is that a 38 that I see? That's a crit.
Yeah, it's a crit.
That's a crit. Alright,
No, it's not just a crit. It's a quad. It's quad damage.
What?
Oh wait, it doesn't. Oh,
Because
yeah.
it already does double damage because the creature is
It's undead. It's
undead.
Alright, so that's
I think
64
she just
damage.
vaporized it.
That's 64 damage. And minus 10 because it does have fire resistance, but that's still 54 freaking damage. And I think does it take ongoing or no?
It doesn't matter. That's doubled. That's the base, and that gets doubled.
Oh, okay. So that would be another. So it's not vaporized, but it's definitely damaged. Very badly wounded.
Because that's the thing. It's like it takes all that damage that gets doubled by the crit, and then that gets doubled because it's evil. So it's undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh my god.
You almost vaporized it. You have one action remaining. What do you do with it?
Since she's still in range of it, she's just gonna slap it with her dog slicer.
Almost a crit, but that's going to be a little bit more damage as you slice with the dog slicer.
Question. Wait,
Yes.
I have that +2.
+2 from what?
From the hyping up.
Oh,
We all get a
that-
+2.
That's correct. That will be a crit, so that'll be that. Excellent. Alright, so it's still not vaporized, but you did do a good bit of damage to it.
It's like,
Pissed
fuck
it off.
you, laser! Poof! Clip its shins.
Alright, so now it's the Tyrannosaurus skeletons. So the first one that is next to Brom is going to attempt to bite Brom. Does a 35 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Alright, so 17 and you're grabbed.
It's just like, honk! Dwarf.
Not again!
And then it's gonna try to shake Kyranos off. So let's see if you can do so. You know, I'm not even gonna have you roll. It's good. Yeah, I'm not gonna have you roll. You are unshook. You are unshooketh.
I got a firm grip on its eye hole.
So the one that's there is going to try to get free from the boulder. Nope, free from the boulder. All right, it shook the boulder off, and then it's going to lean down and bite at Vera again.
Man,
Does
did they
23?
raise like?
No, that misses!
All right, that's a miss. That's
Man,
it
they
for
chose
them.
the wrong skeletons to raise up. These are like senior citizen T-Rexes.
They basically went for the free meat and still lost!
Kyranos is. I almost said Tyrannos. Jesus, Kyranos, it's your turn. Tyrannos.
I'm going to start with a flurry blows and stunning strike, so that's going to be a fortitude save.
Well, if you hit, let's see if you hit. That hits. That misses. Okay, so it's a fortitude save against your stunning, right?
Yep.
All right, what do I need to hit?
That's a success. And then I'm going to follow up with 2 more punches.
Okay, go for it.
And I will roll my fire damage, and those both miss. So just
They're
1d4.
fire, aren't they?
Well, they're not immune, but they're resistant.
Ah, okay.
It's
So just-
the big guy who is immune.
So just 2 extra fire damage on top of my 1 hit.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's going to be that much damage as you smash your fist into the thing, and it's still trying to shake you off, but it can't seem to get it done. All right, so that is Costella's turn. Sabbat, you're up next, so start thinking about what you want to do. But
Or no, what I
what
want
do
to
you
do.
Alright. Well,
And you do have flanking.
yes. Well, we're gonna start off with Sands of the Hourglass.
Oh no!
Let's make a 26 Fortitude DC.
Alright, and that's targeting which one?
The one right in front of me.
The one that got his head bashed in with a rock.
Yo,
Alright, so, critical success, it is unaffected.
shit. Oh, well, let's go for...
Plan B.
Okay, because it does have the boulder penalty, because it just shook itself off, it's not free of it, that's going to hit, so that is...
Can't believe I only rolled a 4.
What the hell?
Yeah. Oh well.
Christ.
What is it doing?
My luck will improve on the next fight. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Alright, so it does get a little bit of wounding from your Desna's Knight.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Alright, that's
Why
it for
was
you.
there a black line moving this way?
That was me
I
doing
don't-
math.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
No,
Since
my symbol is
it's
purple.
flanking, it's off balance or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
2 extra damage.
Oh,
Rolling
right.
the bare minimum. Whoa, wait, hold on. Oh man, okay, because yeah, that sneak attack was the literal worst.
Yeah, that's literally 2 ones.
Oh god, that's... Alright, Sabbat, you're up.
Oh,
You got this, man.
So, I'm expending 2 turns,
2 actions, yeah.
and it's going to lift that thing up, and it's going to smack it in the face again.
Alright, make that roll. Alright, that's going to be a hit. Instead of that damage, roll 4d6, if you please.
Oh, I've got a headache forming. Ugh.
Oh no. 8. Alright, so that will smash into it, and I have to make a fortitude reflex save. Not even close, so it's now stuck under the boulder again.
It gets not free of the boulder. The boulder comes back. The boulder is fine.
Oh, and it's going to do it again.
Go for it. And that will smash it. The boulder is lifted up, and the Tyrannosaurus skeleton lifts its head and gets ready to like bite down at Costello this time. But then the boulder smashes it down to the ground. All right, and you have 2 actions remaining.
I do?
Yeah, you spent 1 to give it 2 actions, so then you have 2 actions remaining.
Oh,
Don't I have to concentrate? Wait, whoa.
No, concentrating is spending 1 of your actions to give it 2.
that's
That's how we originally played it, and then you said I had to make a concentration check, which uses 1 of my turns.
for...
No, that's not
Okay.
how it works.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
Oh,
have
good.
2 actions remaining. That's the important part. It just
Okay.
means that you can only summon 1 thing at a time, since you have to maintain it.
Okay. So
No,
no
you're good.
block parties.
Yeah, sadly, no block parties.
Alrighty. So that's that.
Do it again.
You know what? Yeah. I'm just going to give it all of my turns, so it has 4 to play with.
Oh, that's actually not how it works. You
Aw.
can. I know. It would be cool if it could, but that's not how it works. You use your actions.
There is another target on the field.
There is another target.
Yeah. Do you have any spells that could have hit it?
Oh, what about...
I do. Hang on. I want to see what the range is on this one.
Oh.
Oh, it's got range. The range is actually larger than the arena.
Oh no.
What is it?
Sabbat winks at Saoirse and pulls out a wand
Oh
and
no.
aims it at the other one.
Okay, so I have to roll this. And what's your spell save?
Basic saving roll 26.
My spell DC is 29.
All right, so that's going to be a failure. So that is 27 fire damage. Oof.
It's also it's a critical damage.
It is. So that's going to be 27 fire damage to the Tyrannoskeleton as the fireball blows up around it. And obviously you have enough room to not hit any of the party, so I'm not going to bother having you roll for that.
Except the person that's in its mouth.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you're over there.
You're shielded within the mouth.
Oh, and the range on this thing is 500 feet.
Maybe it singed the edge of your shirt, but that's about it. Anyway, Brom, you're up. Smash.
It worked.
And you're still raging.
Yes.
I fear.
Let's see that ogre hook. It's a crit!
Oh, God.
What the hell? No! And that's...
He does it again.
So that's minus 44. Alright, and what was the second attack? 34, that's a hit. 22.
You have one more action. You have one more action.
Yep, one more action.
That is awful.
Alright. How do you want to do this?
Yes!
How does it look when you smash the thing in the dirt?
Remember, he's currently inside the T-Rex's mouth.
As Brom,
Yeah, not for long.
as Brom explodes out of the top of the T-Rex's skull, he starts stomping down on it, saying, "Take that!"
No, wait. Wait. As the fireball explodes inside it, it shoots Brom up through the mouth, and then he starts wailing on it like in an action movie.
Alright, that was action. And
Bloody brilliant!
as the last T-Rex is destroyed, you see the Necromancer in the little arena pit, fuming, but he looks like he's about ready to cast something, but one glare from Rooksvar and a shake of his head tells him that, yeah, he better not do that, because he must follow the Orderling, and Rooksvar claps his hands and says, Grand fight! I am pleased to see that you and your party have defeated your opponents. You have earned your way into the finals. Now, clear the arena, and the arena will be cleaned, and I shall face off against my challenge. You're welcome to sit in the stands and watch, or if you need healing, you may ask for healing from amongst yourselves, or from our clerics. And with that, he steps down the arena, waiting for the next bout, and waiting for you to clear out so that the next round can start.
I was gonna say, let's have that. No, I was gonna say, let's have them top us off, so we don't have to.
Here's the thing: we would have to top off because after Rooksvar is done, we're done for the day. We come back fresh the next day.
Oh, you don't?
What?
No, it's
Oh.
No.
this is gauntlet.
I was gonna say that was never the plan.
Oh.
No, this is a
Why
gauntlet.
did I misunderstand
No,
that?
it's a tournament. You get the time to rest until your next round.
Wow,
So
I
let's have them-
misunderstood that.
So they're so we'll have their healers top us off.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the healers will top you off. So you don't have to worry about spend any of your resources for that. But you have 1 hour to make your preparations.
I have a
What
question.
will you do with it? Yeah.
I have a question. The wand. Can I still use it today?
You can, but you risk it blowing up.
Okay,
By blowing up, it means basically it can't be used ever again.
Yeah. So I can only use it once per day. Got it.
Once safely, twice at risk.
Okay.
All right. So, what will the party do to prepare? You have an hour.
I'm going to sit in the stands and watch this guy's fighting style.
Yup.
And just double checking. You still want those 2 shots as Searing Light?
Yes.
All right. So those were prepared the night before. Okay.
Okay. Anybody who?
What's
Go
this guy's? What's the giant's name again? I'm sorry.
Rooksvar.
Rooksvar. I keep thinking like Ragvar or something. It's like that's not right. Does he have a drink or something he was doing while up in the stands?
He
Like a
did.
mug?
Yes. like a drinking horn.
Kyrinos will go over to Costella and nod over at the mug and ask if she has anything that could possibly be added to it.
No.
No. That's let's not.
No, absolutely not.
Especially since we want this man alive so we can talk to him so we can get information from him.
I am going to, because of your legal lore, I'm going to allow you to roll legal lore.
Oh, yes, please, thank you.
It will be a high difficulty, though, but we'll see if you can manage
I
it.
still got that +2.
You do, actually.
Tiny.
So that'll be a 28.
Okay, 28. Would you like to reroll?
Can I still use the +2?
You can still use a +2.
28.
Alright, 28. Would anyone like to assist?
Sure.
Alright, Gladiator lore will help. That'll be a +1.
Would warfare help?
Warfare will help.
I'll do society.
Society won't help here.
Oh, really?
Okay, Vera got it for you. So, that's
Awesome.
going to bump it up to a 30, which is what you need. Remember what he said, specifically, because of Jalwar's machinations, the only rule is it does not affect the audience. He is a competitor. So it is legal. You'll have to get to his horn to do it, but it is legal.
And we're not trying to kill him, like, we're just trying to soften him up.
Alright, you want something to soften him up? Ask the alchemist.
Remember, we also don't want to hurt him too badly because we still need to get information from him.
I mean, I doubt we have anything that's going to kill him outright.
Yeah, but also Costella does have a poisoner on hand.
Yes.
Okay, so what are you thinking? What do we want to drop on him?
Alright, so before that, everybody is topped off, as I said. Who is going to watch the fights? Because I'm going to have them make their rolls first. Before you make any other plans. If you're going to be doing any like sneaky stuff, then you're not watching the fights because you're doing sneaky stuff.
Yeah.
Vera is watching. Brom said he was watching.
Mm-hmm.
The bot said she was watching.
Okay. So then three of you. What I need from you is...
Wait, I have a question. How long does the summon does the animate dead last?
I don't think it would last long enough for you to.
You sure about that?
Sustained up to 1 minute.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, because it's naturally invisible, it could have delivered the stuff into his drink.
Possibly, but I don't think it's going to have enough time to do that, given that it's only going to last for a minute. But okay, so those who are watching the fight, I'm going to ask you to make a society check and a religion check. Because it seems that Roxvar is also fighting with 4 strange creatures that you've not seen before. You can roll both, of course.
I did, and I rolled pretty damn high.
Okay, Vera is going to get 1 question from both.
Alright.
Do I need to make society rolls?
Basically, since you're watching to get intel on your opponents.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I need to make religion?
Well, I mean, you might as well try to see if you can get some information on the people with Roxvar.
And Brom, you can also roll society as well.
I did roll society.
I said,
Well, Brom has to roll.
Oh.
You need to see my sheet to see why that doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
Alright, so you get 2 information about the assistants because they're all the same creature type. The creatures appear to be axiomites, which are they are aeons, basically creatures of law, creatures of pure law and neutrality that come from the outer planes of the aeons. And you get one question about them. And for Rookstar, you get 2. So, what do you want to know?
What is their resistances?
Which ones?
The Axiomites, because that's my one question.
The Axiomites are resistant to mental effects and electricity. They are not immune to. But you rolled high enough that I can tell you that chaotic effects fuck them up. Like if you have any chaotic spells, that they will hurt them bad.
Yeah, sadly, no, I don't.
All right, and you get 2 pieces of information about Rooksvar. What do you guys want to know? Blasty's already discovered they're immune to fire, so don't ask about immunities.
Yeah, and we know they're weak.
And they're weak to cold, so you don't need that information.
You know what I'm opening with then?
Like weakest saves, strongest saves, armor class, or any reactions that it has.
What reactions does it have? Does he have besides the boulder catching?
Rooksvar does have attacks of opportunity, and they can catch and throw boulders back.
Yeah. So that one's out of the question. Okay, and then do you have anything to think of? Because I have one other one, but I want to give you a chance to ask one. So
go ahead.
Hello?
What?
Did you have, for Rooksvar, do you have any stat line questions about him? Because if not, I do have one more.
I do not.
Okay,
weakest save?
Weakest save is reflex. Second weakest barely is will.
Okay, that's good. That's good for me.
All right. So, now for everybody else. Are you going to attempt to poison Rooksvar's drink?
I shared 3 that I have that could be used.
So, Refined Peft, that's Stupefy, Clumsy.
I have Belladonna,
which
and Blaze.
So that's Grave Root.
Grave Root's an injury, so that wouldn't work.
Yeah. So Blaze is fatigued. You wouldn't notice the first part of that. Okay.
I would probably say the Belladonna would probably work best.
Okay.
That's just my recommendation.
But you gotta remember, his Fortitude is his best save.
Yeah, but everything else is Fortitude. All of them are Fortitude.
That's
that has the highest along with Grave Root.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So I guess.
So Belladonna? Okay. Saoirse's gonna hand you guys the 2 vials of Belladonna that she has.
We could both try and get over there and see, go from different angles and see, just in case one of us gets noticed. Or we can double dose it if we both get there.
Bingo.
My stealth is at a 17.
So, I'm assuming that this is going to be Costella and Keranos on a mission, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mission
Sounds like it.
Impossible's theme queued.
All right.
What?
Oh.
Buddy cop duo. Da 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 da.
All right. So let's go ahead and start with. You have the vials of poison, and obviously the arena is busy and hopping. So you first have to get from the arena, from the pit fighter area, up to the audience stand, so you can reach up to the upper levels. So, how do you wish to do this? Are you blending in and just trying to weave through, or are you doing it trying to be stealthy? And this is the both Costella and Kyranos.
I mean,
Kyranos will go
Costella's
to
just
stealth
gonna
route.
be straight up stealthy.
Yeah.
Girl can do it. She can walk through fucking shadows.
True. Alright, so give me your rolls. Let's see how you do.
There's my good luck. There we go.
Whew. Alright,
19.
That's
So-
a 19, baby.
you both succeed, but Moxie has a crit. So, Moxie, so Costella gets a +2. No, actually, it's a crit, so let's make it interesting. So when you're sneaking through, you actually manage to get a little bit ahead, and you are going to be able to get a reroll on your next challenge because basically you got ahead of the guard. So there's a larger window for you to deal with than Kyranos.
Okay.
But now that you're in the audience stand, you now have to get from there to the VIP or to the Arena Masters level, and that requires either picking a lock and getting through one of the side doors to the stairwells, or sneaking past the guards and going upstairs. What do you wish to do?
Hold on. Just give me 1 second.
So that's thievery or stealth.
Is the door to the VIP area, is that like a fence or like an actual door? Like a gate door?
It's like a door that does appear to be locked.
Okay.
Oh, my flower.
Just straight up door, no window or nothing on it.
Yes, correct. Just a door. There's no window. It's like a stone door with metal edgework on it.
Oh, okay. We'll just try to pick the lock.
Okay. If you go that route, then Costella can get you both in. So make that roll, thievery.
Just give me 1 second.
Can I
Make
help with
sure
my
if my
thievery?
thieves' tools.
You may,
Gives me
and
a
also,
bonus
by the way,
unlock.
everybody gain a hero point.
Alright.
Ooh.
At oh, okay, yeah, I get a +1.
Do you want to reuse that hero
Yeah.
point you just gained?
Okay, well that's fine because that keeps it from being a critical fail.
Yeah.
All right, so
Well, that's
There we go.
me just like assisting her.
so
I think I'm good.
well,
Just in case, you never know.
it would have been a -1 because of the failure, but a 30 is still going to be a critical success. So Costella, despite the effort, gets the door open and you two slip inside. You now have one more challenge remaining as you are crossing the main chambers. You are no longer going to be able to meld into the crowd here, so this is going to be either stealth or distraction. You can work together, or you can work separately with one person doing distraction, one doing stealth. It's your choice.
Actually, in the VIP section, I imagine there's a lot of tapestries and banners, lots of things waving around.
Yeah, sure. I can. That definitely sounds about right.
Kyranos is going to look at Costella, gesture towards one of the tapestries, and then activate on his hand a small gesture of his pinning flame attack. And cock an eyebrow.
Do you think?
Let's just start a fire. I mean, that is a
It isn't-
distraction.
Yeah, it would be very distracting. And I can do it from range.
I mean, if you think you can get your deception roll good.
Oh, that would be deception. Okay. Never
Well,
mind.
actually, it wouldn't be a deception roll. Basically, since you can naturally do that as your ability, you can just do that. It's just you'll have to make a stealth roll to get out before you're noticed. It won't be as high difficulty as Costella, though. But if you make your successful stealth roll, then you're going to make her job a lot easier. So, do you want to try it?
Yeah, it is. So she's going to be focusing on poisoning him. I'll hand my second.
Mhm.
I'll hand my vial of belladonna to her, so she can double dose it.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I will take my pinning flame.
Okay, and you set fire to the tapestry, and once you do that, you go ahead and attempt to slip back downstairs, leaving the rest to Costella. Give me a stealth check.
Alrighty.
Twinsies.
I'm gonna use my free reroll. See if I can do better.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna reroll two.
There we go. That's much better.
Twinsies!
Again,
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
rocking it.
Alright.
So that is going to be a
Busted
critical.
the coding.
So that's going to be a critical success, which means that you are, because you've learned how to do this from your poisoner buddy. So you actually figure out a way to drip the poison in so that it'll seep down, so that it'll enter the contents of the drinking horn. Basically, so that the onset will be at the start of the fight rather than a little bit before. So if he fails, he'll have less of a chance to shake it off.
Hell yeah.
And now you just need one more stealth check to get away back to the crowd. Or back to the rest of the party.
Alright. Hey.
How do you want to do this? How does this look?
With Costella, with like the whole, like everyone kind of like freaking out over there being fire, and well, most of them aren't like freaking out. They're just kind of being like scooted and shuffled away, just so the guards can put it out. And Costella is just kind of like on whatever cooldown her Dark Roads is on. She's just kind of like weaving in and out of the shadows as she just kind of like moves through the crowd.
And that will take you back to the rest of the party.
Yeah.
And the party is what do you say when you reach the party?
Vera just looks over. Have fun?
With all of the adventures I did out in Absalom, that was quite the cakewalk.
I hope so.
Karanos is gonna look at where they're currently firefighting a small, the small breakout, and says, "In a way, yes."
Well then, let's watch and learn, shall we?
Saoirse is going to hand Brom 2 vials of what did I say? Juggernaut mutagen. So when the fight starts, just let me know and I'll pop.
Chug a
over
jug!
Yeah.
Okay. And
I'm back.
welcome back. So, with the success of the mission reported, all that's left is to wait for the fight with the arena lord, And obviously, this is where we're going to pause since we're getting close to the end, because this is about when you have to go, right? Sabbat? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just going to narrate this and then we'll end. But once you get to the arena, there we go. So everybody should be able to see the arena. Go ahead and put yourselves in the first, within the first three rows on that, on the bottom part.
So, what happened there? Did he fight the kobolds, or?
Well, it turns out that yes, he did fight the kobolds, and unfortunately, the kobolds were hoping on a different battle, and the kobolds lost.
I just imagined the kobolds being used as golf balls, basically here.
I would have loved if the kobolds won. The dark horse. The great upset.
Yeah, too bad that
Right, but once you get to the arena, and everyone is gathered, and one of the dwarves basically introduces your party, and then they introduce the other party. And once you see them, the opposite door opens up, and you see Ruxvar and the Axiomite standing before you.
What did we learn from watching this guy fight around with the kobolds?
He does have. Oh, good. You go ahead.
Okay. His weakest stats for saves is reflex and will.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we know he's weak to ice, resistant to fire,
Immune to fire,
catches boulders and throws them back. The Axiomites, we know, are resistant to electricity and what was the other piece?
Weak to chaos. Weak to chaotic spells.
Oh.
And also they are strong against mental damage. They're also not of this plane, so in theory, if we have banishment abilities, we can banish.
Mm-hmm. And also, Ruxvar does have attack of opportunities, because that's how he nailed a lot of the kobolds, because they were skittering away and just slapped them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as the roar of the crowds are singing louder and louder, Ruxvar, 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 and getting everyone hyped up and prepped for. One sec, hey Greg. And getting the group just roaring and cheering for the fight that's to come. Ruxvar raises up his drinking horn and drinks from it. Okay, and
Want me to pull up the belladonna again?
No, I have it on the screen.
Okay.
So that would be a
2.
Yeah. So that would be a 19. It is a double dose. So I'm going to roll that's a little bit stronger. But even then, it's not going to be enough. However, he does pass it over to one of the Axiomites, who will, and each of the Axiomites in turns will drink from the vial as well.
Bonus.
or from the drinking horn. So here's 4 saves coming. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so it looks like 2 failed. 2 failed.
The 22 and the 19?
Yep. And after that, so I'm going to mark them, because there is a ritual basically where there's a performance as everybody's getting hyped up, and I'm going to mark the 2 that were dazzled with the little time symbol, so that we know that they are going to start to fight dazzled. And with that, as the performance is ready and the poison takes into effect, the gong sounds, and at this point we would roll initiative, but we're going to save that for next time.
Hell yeah.
We stomped those T-Rexes.
Yes.
They might have chomped on us, but we stomped them back.
I liked how I know this is what Grumpy did at first, but I view my interpretation more fitting for his character. I really do. The fireball just propels him through the skull, and he just comes back down and just starts bashing the rest of it out.
Yeah.
Skeleton.
Speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
I'm going to go return to my coma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for coming out to tonight's session. Do you want to close it out for us?
Bye.
But
And again, next Sunday, we fight Ruxvar.
Yeah, next Sunday you guys are have to give me the spelling for that. But yeah, bye guys.
It's in the notes.
I know. I'm teasing.
Is there such a thing as yielding in this